If you hear anything, it's from my mom. She's pretty angry at me. Some of you may know me as Chill, some by Fiery, few author. My name is Hagen Oliver. Hagen Amars Oliver. I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing too well at all. Not because I'm sick, but because I hate myself. I hate how I stand. I hate how I walk. I hate how I talk. I hate how I run. I hate the way I speak. I hate the way I act. I hate my commitment issues. I hate the fact that I try to fix them, but I just don't. I hate the fact that I can fix my problems, but I just don't. I hate the fact that I could be better, but I just don't do it. I just don't do anything. I'm not me. I'm not me. I do boxing. My style is an orthodox stance. I am an orthodox fighter, boxer. One year ago, my passion for boxing really settled in. I watched videos by Tony Jeffries and put into work the hours, the sweat and tears in this place. I wasn't good at it when I began. God, I wasn't. But through his videos, I slowly became better. And then I was hungry. Hungry for a change, an opportunity, something that I've never had in my life. A chance at becoming the greatest of all time. 4 months, I trained my footwork, my punches, my stance, how to protect your jaw. And then for my birthday, I got some pants and I got a heavy bag, like a bag, not like a swinging one, just like a bag. But beggars can't be choosers, eh? Beggars cannot be choosers. And so I put my gloves on and I started working on the bag. My mom came to me and suggested me fighting or doing boxing at Police Athletic League. I had rivals back then during my first year at Police Athletic League. My rivals included my main one, Aiden. He is younger than me. He was 14 at the time. I was 15. We had back and forth. Sometimes he'd win round one. Sometimes I would come back and bulldoze him. It was fun. We had a good rivalry. And my other rivals was Adrian. Adrian is a tall fighter. He did Muay Thai. He did MMA. He's a good boxer. Fought him once. Hit him with a liver shot. My third rival was Jonas, Aiden's older cousin. He was 17, most experienced. He's been boxing basically all his life, or at least I think he has. I mainly fought Aiden. It was just a thing that happened, and Jonas fought John. Adrian was a come and go. He used to come, he used to leave. There was a championship at the end of the semester, at the end of the school year. I was to fight Jonas in the first round. I wasn't going to fight Aiden. He was too young. He had to fight Adrian's younger brother, Angel. I fought the most experienced guy in the gym, and people said it was a robbery when he won. And that was that. We had a party afterwards, and John told us to train over the summer. I didn't train over the summer. You see, that's where I went wrong. I should have. Cardio is my biggest issue, and so is my eyesight. My eyesight, it's terrible. I can't see 2 feet in front of me. I can't read anything when it's on the board. I can't read without my glasses. At all. Without my glasses, I can't do schoolwork. This year, our identity got stolen, so we weren't at police athletically for a while. When I came, we did some tire sparring. I was tire sparring against someone named Levon. I was just a punching bag. This year we have a lot of rivals. We have Lucas. He did Muay Thai. He is Caucasian. He's more of a friend than a rival. Aiden is also there. Jonas turned 18, so he was gone. Daniel is a guy of Asian descent. He's a southpaw, I think. Levon, the person I fought against, he hasn't been around, not as often, but the one time he did, he beat my ass. Adrian was there for a little bit, then he left. I, of course, was there. And then there's Caleb. He's 13 years old, and he's 5'10". He weighs 175 pounds. Light heavyweight division. He is strong. He has power. He's essentially Mike Tyson. Even others compare him to Mike Tyson, not just me. Coach John had us do something. Me, was to fight 2 people. This is what he did. In the first minute, I would be sparring against Caleb. And when the minute was over, Caleb would swap out with Aiden, and I would fight him. And then I would go out, then Caleb and Aiden would fight, and then I would come back in and fight Caleb again. I went first with Caleb. I tried being cautious, being careful. I threw a couple of jabs, threw a straight that almost hit his, and I almost hit my elbow on his nose. So I apologized. And then I got my shit rocked. He beat me to a pulp. I didn't get knocked down, but he beat me to a pulp. I felt like a bitch. And when he was done with me, Aiden came in. He was a bit more sorry. Not in the sense that he was weaker, but he didn't want to hurt me as much because I was taking a beating. I was exhausted for trying to survive against that Goliath of a guy. I fought him. He beat me a few times. I could still hear everyone's screams. I can still hear it. Hagen, get out the corner. Hagen, circle out. Hagen, raise your hands. Chin down, chin down. Hands up, hands up. Punch back, punch back. And then I managed to get a break. And then I popped in again. I decided, you know what? Full throttle. I gave Caleb everything I had. He survived and he gave it right back. The fight ended. And my mother drove home disappointed in me and my lack of effort. After that, I didn't want to go to police athletic league anymore. I didn't want to go to practice. I just wanted to just sit down and just be sad. I was disappointed in myself. My self-hatred had finally caught up to me and grabbed firmly around my neck. You're fucking nothing. You're a stupid piece of shit. You're a fucking retard. He's 13. You're fucking 15. Get your head in the game. You're not doing anything productive. You haven't finished your novel. You haven't progressed. You're gonna have brain damage, bro. You're nothing. You're a failure at most. You're going to end up behind bars. You're gonna be single for all of your life. No one's gonna love you. Your mother's gonna forget about you. No one's gonna love you ever again. You're useless. The way you stand makes other people walk away from you. Your friends are all gone. They don't like you anymore. They don't talk to you. They don't love you. No one does. I eventually came back. And I started putting in work. But the coaches noticed. And they pulled Mom aside. And they asked, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's with Hagen? What's with Hagen? If only they knew. You see, my father recently came back into my life. That's something. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's pretty nice. He's a nice guy. I told him about my self-hatred, and he said, the craziest thing about this is that you can fix these problems. And he's right, I can fix them. I can change. I can be better, but I don't have it in me anymore. I don't have it in me anymore. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I don't want to die. Suicide thoughts just float around in my head sometimes. But I really just don't want to die. I just want to get relief from the pain. I got that from NF. I fought Caleb again. Not today. First round, the whole fight, I was fighting long range. I was doing things, I was keeping him away. I was trying to kick the jab. But yeah. He caught me a few times, but I did better then. Aiden came up to me after the fight. He said, "Stop fighting like someone else. Started fighting like you. Last year, you were great. You were great." And I told him, "Yeah, but last year I lost to Jonas. I tried to be like more tactical, more get my punches better." He said, "You were pushing Jonas back. You were beating Jonas, but it's your stamina. That's what got you." He won by a unanimous decision, by the way. He won every round. So deep down, I don't think he was right. But I want to believe it. Me and him, me and Aiden, we're like Goku and Vegeta. He wants to fight me at my best, not at my worst. He wants to fight me in the finals. Oh yeah. Besides the whole police athletic league boxing stuff, I've been getting bullied in school. I've been getting sexually harassed. And I've been getting taunted and tormented by wearing a face mask when I'm sick, when I'm sleeping. People sexually harass me when I'm asleep or trying to. I get bullied for trying to not get other people sick and still go to school, even though when I'm sick. I walk to school when I miss the bus. And today, I sparred against Coach John. This is the last training session. It was the last training session before the tournament Monday. I am to fight Caleb first and then Aiden second. If I were to win against Caleb, I would fight Aiden. I got around 4 days to prepare before my fight against Caleb. Before my fight against probably the most naturally gifted person in Police Athletic League. He hits like a gorilla and swings like an ape. He eats punches like it's for dinner. But as soon as you throw a punch, it's just too late. He's a monster, literally. The reason why Lucas isn't in the fight or participating in the tournament is because his back has injuries. He was to fight Aiden. I was to fight Caleb. So nothing would be changing other than Aiden is gonna be fresh if I win. Levon, he isn't there. He's not confident. He might not enter. Adrian has lost interest. Daniel's uncle had a wedding, so he had to leave. I am now going up against the most feared person in Police Athletic League right now. I think he's the person I fear the most. I dread getting in the ring with him because I'm not confident. I don't think I can beat him. Lucas told me, if you dwell on it, and if you don't think you can win, that you lost the fight already before it's begun. He's right. He's right. On the drive here, my mom talked to me in the car. She told me, I am your fan and I am your critic. I give as much bad to you as much as I give good. I may give bad to you, but I will always follow up with some good. You don't believe in yourself. You don't put in the effort. You're not you anymore. I believe in you. I put in effort for you. I am your ride or die. I would climb over mountains. I would fight armies. And I would swim from the Atlantic to the Pacific twice over just for you. So why can you do any of these things for yourself? What's stopping you? No one. No one's stopping me but me. And it's time. I call out this version of me, this me, living in my head, controlling me like a puppet. Like I'm a puppet and he's a marionette. It's time. I grab this guy and I pull him out of my head and I smack him on the floor. And I give him some gloves. It's time I fight myself. It's time I win. Because I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose again. In the first fight, I'm not gonna fucking lose. I'm not gonna lose to Caleb. I'm not gonna lose to Aiden. I'm gonna win. And when I have that belt raised over my head, and it's my hand that is being raised, I want that fucking rematch with Jonas. I have 4 days to prepare. I have four days. 4 days of fighting. 4 days of cardio work. And if I am to beat Caleb, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to train my fucking ass off. He's a threat. He's a major fucking threat. But guess what? I'm more of a threat. My fists are like diamonds. My feet are like hummingbirds. You can't stop me. No one can. No one can but me, and it's time I stop myself from stopping me from being great. Every head must bow, every tongue must confess. I am the greatest of all time. And I will be great. And come the 13th of November, I will be fighting against two people back to back. Not back to back, maybe I'll get some rest. But besides, two people, two fights, one night. I'm gonna be fighting the baddest man on the planet, the most feared guy at Police Athletic League, and I'm gonna be fighting my rival for the belt. Know this. No one's gonna stop me. I have people rooting for me, and I hope one of those people is the one who's watching. Lunar, if you're watching this, I know this is all like a shock to you, but yeah, this whole thing is basically like a documentary. In any case, when I become champion, I'm expecting a huge fucking congratulations. And Firehearth, Chris, if you're reading this, you little bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, you should react to my content. We're going to do that. In any case, let the montage begin. Tomorrow's fight day, and I want to be well rested. And yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you, OJ Rose, for giving me some inspiring words. I really needed that. I really needed that. Thanks, OJ Rose, and hopefully I get this dub. Okay, let's do this. I just took a shower. It is currently 4:40. So an hour and 20 minutes before it begins. I got my wraps here. I got my gloves over there. I'm just gonna put my wraps on in, preparation. So that I'm actually well wrapped. I am ensuring everything possible is perfect, like for me, because I don't want to make things too you know what I mean. I'm ensuring everything goes right now. I have my boxing shorts. I got my Police Athletic League t-shirt on. And I have my boxing shoes over there that I'm gonna wear. I'm definitely gonna need that. I told everyone about the fight before I kind of like cut off from the internet for social media, that is. I told everyone on Discord. I told my closest friends, and told them I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm scared of failure. That's what I'm scared of. Not maybe, but I'm scared of failure. I don't want to fail again. And that fear is going to lead to success, and I'm going to carry home a victory. Losing is impossible. I gotta take that out of my mind. Losing isn't not an option. Losing isn't an option. I gotta win. And if I don't win, I gotta train my ass off 3 times a day. Every day for 3 times a day. Even if I win, I'm training 3 times a day. I do not want to give that title up to nobody. I'm not giving that title up to nobody. I gotta. I'm gonna train a little. Well, not train, but warm up. I'm gonna warm up a little bit. Maybe not warm up. Just put my hand wraps on and just meditate, or maybe just listen to music. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you when when we're on the car ride. Yeah. Tschüss. By night. Got the gloves. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna warm up. During the warm up, thoughts were racing through my mind. I gotta win. Failure is not an option. I have to win. Thoughts were racing. Thoughts were pacing. I just was so determined. I have to win. If I don't win, I'm a failure. If I don't win, I'm a disappointment. I don't want to be a disappointment. I want to be great. I want to be the greatest of all time. That was going through my head right there. But at the same time, I was nervous. What if I lose? What if I lose right here? I was scared. Scared of failure. Like I've been saying this whole time. The fear of failure is my number one enemy. I had to win. I didn't want to lose. And so I kept punching the bag. Kept punching. Kept warming up. And it happened. Before the fight began, I was I was like, man, I was surrounded by my colleagues, my friends. They cheered me on. They were cheering me on. Yo, you gotta win. You have to win. Well, they didn't say you gotta win. They didn't say that. It was just me saying that to myself. They said like, I got you, bro. I believe in you. They believed in me. And with their support, I entered the ring room.
Here we go. Come on, Hagen.
Straight punch, Caleb. Straight.
Caleb, throw your hands. Come on, buddy. There you go. There we go, buddy. Get. Good job, Hagen. There you go. Keep moving, Hagen.
Turn. Find your points.
Hagen, keep moving.
Come on. Go get him.
Don't stop.
Get in, Hagen.
At the end of round 1, coach came up to me, Coach John, little bald guy. He said, that, go to the body a bit more, and keep on that jab. But I listened to him, I really did listen to him, but in my head I was thinking, damn, just damn. Just like, I thought I did pretty good. I thought I was doing pretty good. But when you get hit with those shots, it kind of like rocks your world. And I was like, I just couldn't. But I went back in and I tried to, and I did what he told me to do. I tried to do what he told me to do. So I went back in.
Come on. Go, 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 go.
Come on, Hagen. Get off the ropes. Off the ropes, Hagen.
There you go.
Off. Turn.
Come on, Hagen.
Body kid.
20 seconds. Get your
Don't
hands
put your
close
back
to
in
the
the corner,
face.
Hagen.
Wide open. Come on, Hagen, move.
15 seconds, guys. Come on, you got it. Keep going your hands. Keep going.
Move, bro.
Keep it up.
Come on, Hagen.
Come on, Hagen. Come on, Hagen.
Up.
3 seconds, guys.
Time.
Hey, show me the water.
I'm afraid he's not gonna come back.
At the end of round 2, I was I was dropping low. I had my elbows on the ropes. Coach John walked up to me and said, "Hey man, you good?" I shook my head, but I wanted to fight. He thought I did pretty good. And in my head, I'm like, damn, he hits way too fucking hard. Like, I can't dodge this guy. Whether it's because of my poor eyesight or whatever, I can't dodge this guy. He's wearing me down. I can't breathe in there. I can't breathe in there. But I really, really wanted to win. I really did. So I just clenched my teeth and I just charged back in.
Get in there.
Bring it, Hagen.
There you go.
Hagen, get aggressive. Come on. There you go. Come on.
Come on, Hagen.
Get him in there. Oh, good.
You've got 33
Hands
seconds.
up, Hagen.
33 seconds, Hagen.
Put your elbows down. Come
Ooh.
on, keep them up.
Don't stop. Keep punching.
Keep your hands up, Hagen.
Yes, yes. Knock it out.
Keep moving, Hagen. Come on.
Keep moving, Hagen. Keep moving.
Move your hands, Hagen. Move your hands. Come on. Come on. 10 seconds, Hagen. 10 seconds. Hagen.
Don't get tired.
You better put it in, Hagen. Put it in.
The drive back home was it was it wasn't very it was very silent. None of us spoke a word, me or my mom. My auntie called and had a talk with us. Talked a little bit, trying to get my head up, but yeah. My main takeaway from all of this was you can float like a butterfly. You can sting like. My main takeaway from this was you can float like a butterfly, you can sting like a bee, you could rustle an alligator, you could punch out like the sun. You could flick the switch, come back to your bed since the room was dark, before the room was dark. But you can never, and I mean ever, beat a nigga that's 45 pounds heavier than you. It's not possible. I gotta stress, he won against both of us. Not just me, but both of us. Me and Aiden. There ain't no nigga that's gonna take away the title. No one's gonna take away that. Nobody. I lost. And kind of ashamed of that loss, but it is what it is. I couldn't do anything. I lost unanimous decision, and when I heard that, I walked out of the ring. Everyone was talking to me. There was just so much going on. Like, you did great out there. You did great. You did it. You did it. You survived. You did great. You did amazing work. People asked for fist bumps. Gave a few, but nothing too special. As soon as I got out of the ring room, I took my gloves off and I slammed them onto the ground and headed to the gym. Well, the bag room. I was followed by a few of my rivals, Lucas, Aiden, and Jonas. They followed me. I was so tight, man. I was so angry. I said 45 pounds. And I took my mouthpiece out of my mouth. 45 pounds. How was I supposed to beat that? They set me up. And I was so angry. I was so fucking angry. I just couldn't. I was so angry, man. I was so angry. I sat down for a while against the wall. And I just thought, I took my head guard off, slammed it onto the ground. I was devastated. But deep down, I just knew it was impossible. It was impossible. He wears you down. He just picks you apart. He tears everything apart. And I just sat there and talked to a few others, talked to Lucas. They tried to cheer me up. They talked to me. They tried to have me pick myself up again. But I was just sitting there and I was thinking, damn, just damn. Lucas, I think, helped me a little bit, gave me some water, got me my gloves back, took the headgear back into the ring room. Jonas talked to me as well. Since we were kind of rivals, we traded blows a little bit, and last year, but he here this year. We talked, and then Aiden, after a while, 20 minutes, Aiden came along, and he said, "Hey, get up, cuz. Like, you gonna just sit here and cry about it? Get up." And I was like, I can't get up, man. And then Lucas started joining in, Jonas started joining in, like, get up, like, cuz, like. And he's like, "Where are your gloves at?" Because they didn't have the gloves at this point. So Lucas went out to get it. Like, you gonna let that shit slide? You gonna let that shit slide? And I'm like, okay. So I picked up my mouthpiece, put my water up, put my mouthpiece over there. And with the help of Lucas, I got up, put on my gloves, and Aiden grabs a bag, and he's like, "Yo, throw me a 1-2." And I was like, okay. And he's coaching me. He starts coaching me, and like, put your chin down. That's how he got you. You gotta do it like this, da da da. And when I threw like a hook, like, now give me a 3, he pulled it back, like, you got to the bench. And I was like, okay. Like, he was hyping me up. He was hyping me up a little bit. I was like, okay. I was like, this, like that. He was. It took a while. The fights rolled by. The time rolled by. And then there was Aiden versus Caleb, the guy I fought. The two went at it. And the fight, it was a little bit close, but in the end, the man 50 pounds heavier than Aiden won. By split decision, by unanimous decision, I don't know. I wasn't inside the room. They won. He won. He was 13. He's 13, by the way. Moving like a lightweight. It was a mismatch to put him in our ranks. He's a freak. He's a freak, man. Why couldn't he fight the coaches, bro? Why not the next division? Like, they knew that I was struggling. That we were gonna struggle against that guy. Why did they do that? Why put us up against that guy? We're not Superman. We're not Roy. We're not Superman. We're not Ali. We can't compete against a guy so heavier than us. I mean, with me and Aiden, we at least have we're relatively close to each other in terms of weight. Like, just maybe a pound, maybe 10 pounds or 5 pounds, but it's just so different, man. Why would they set me up for failure like that? That's what I can't believe. That's what I'm really fucking pissed about. Why? Everyone was talking about it. Like, bro, they're trying to kill you. I talked to my friends, Charlie, he's they're trying to kill you. I talked to other friends, they're trying to kill you, putting you up against that guy. They're trying to kill you, putting up against that guy. Holy shit, man, I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. It pisses me off. And I'm still just so heated about it. But I just can't, man. Why would they set me up for failure like that? My mama told me that the reason why I lost is that I didn't listen to the coach. But it's different when you're in the ring with that guy. When you're in the ring with that guy, he comes at you. He comes at you like this. He starts wah 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 like that. And he starts smothering you. He wears you down. You throw jab. You throw jab. You throw jab, jab, jab. Cross, cross. Uppercut, uppercut. Hook, hook. But he just keeps on coming. coming and coming. You can't, he's like a juggernaut. You can't stop that guy. He wears you down, and when it's the final round, or like the second to final round, he will get you. He will he will wrap you, he will crush you into a tiny little speck. How was I supposed to win? My mom's disappointed in me. She's disappointed. Not because I lost, but because of my lack of effort. And hearing her talk to me like that kind of makes me feel down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It hurts me. Hurts me. In the end, the fact of the matter is I lost that fight. And in doing so, losing that fight fueled me with a sense of unfairness. How could they have done this? I've reiterated that statement for all of time after that fight. And as I sit back and absorb it, I realize this loss was to give me experience and knowledge, and also a concussion that I recovered from. In the end, I know what I must do. I gotta train harder, I gotta fight people my weight, and I gotta train my mind, body, and soul in becoming the greatest of all time. Yes, I got beat up pretty badly, but hey, you win some, you lose some. And this time, I'm gonna win.